in the TedTV studio. We got Sohio, the one and only. Triple Cage over here.
Ah, man, I'm him Duncan.
Hemi Neutron.
Hemi Hardaway. As you already know, man, if y'all don't, go by Sohio, bro. That's Sohio, Mr. Midwest, man. I'm from the city, man, Columbus, Ohio.
Did I hear you right? You said you were fucking around down in OU?
Yep, I went to the branch for a little bit, then I went to the main campus and shit. Was fucking around. I was down there for like about a year and some change, man.
Harvard on the Hawking is what they called it.
Bruh, definitely, it was something, bro. They enjoyed themselves down there.
I'm an OU alum, actually.
Yeah, went to OU for a little bit, then came up to Hawking and shit, did that. Then I had my son.
What's your son's name?
Little Terrence III. Man, shout out Baby T, man. That's my biggest fan, bro. He know all the words of my fucking songs.
Okay, so you're a little older. He know what's going on.
Yeah, he's 8 years old now.
Okay. I've been in it long enough now that artists that I've worked with shot their kids when they were like kids, and now they're older, and it's really cool that like the kids can look back and see like, you know, when they were babies that they were in a music video with their dad.
The dad thing is really my favorite part of the fucking day.
Most of the people that I mess with here in the city are all rapper dads.
Man,
Zach
for sure,
just had his daughter.
Yep.
Lauren got Yuli.
A lot of good dads, man. Don't let the internet fool you, bro. Everybody I know is a good father.
Or I think one of the first times I've been around you was at Land Grant, actually, for Zach's show.
Yep.
Y'all were
Live from New York.
That was a legendary performance because y'all smoked out Land Grant. That was
bro. That shit was fucking live. Lauren's a solid lady for sure, bro. She brought us all out, man. Make that shit happen, and we definitely gave them their money's worth for sure.
Yeah, when me and Hakeem were doing like our mural tour documentary, they were the first people to like really help out. They reached out to us and they're like, "We want to do a beer can collab with you. We want to premiere the episode here. We want you guys to get all the sales, all that."
Good people is hard to come by, man. So if you find a cool motherfucker or a good group of people, man, definitely stick to them.
There was one song at the show that Zach did. I can't remember the name of it, but it was exceptionally groovy.
I can show you how to give. Runts.
Is that something you dabble in at all? Are you gonna get groovy? You know,
when you talking about grooving, it's called skating through traffic.
Okay.
About as groovy as you can get.
So that was the first time that I had seen you perform, but the first time I actually saw you, I didn't even really know it. I was looking at your Mr. Midwest video.
Oh.
And that's shot by Joe Lewis.
Yeah, shout out to homie Joe, man. He from Canton, man. That's one of my homies. I met him through my homeboy Monty. And he shot the fuck out that bitch, man. It was a hot ass day, man. That barbecue was
saw they were just firing the propane straight into it. I'm like, you know that's hot. But Joe like reached out and he was like, "Yeah, I look up to y'all. Like, I guess I'm old enough now that I'm
able to be looked up to."
Yeah. I was like,
nah, for sure.
But yeah, and then you know, I've been tapped in with him and I think he's like sick.
He's solid though. For
yeah,
sure.
So Joe, if you see this, you're next up.
Shout out Joe.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
Guy.
You have a video with Bobby Biz. Shout out Bobby Biz. I've done a couple videos with him.
Business, 2 signs, stay solid.
I call him Robert Business.
I gotta mention Chef Hyro right there off of Parsons. Man, he let us shoot the video there.
Yep.
And that shit turned out great because he got an anime lounge in. As you see, I'm a fucking anime fucking.
Man, you're
lead.
asking the question before you keep going.
I mean, but that was my bad.
I guess I never realized that there was a big anime like fan community here in Columbus.
As far as like Columbus go, I know for a fact they have a hub here because I've seen a convention being thrown here. And to be in a space where people are just like kind of like just their viewpoint is different, man. Their response to shit is different, bro. And shit, it ain't nothing but some fucking cartoons and motherfuckers fighting and talking shit like as if they was real people and shit. But it's a genre of anime for everybody, man.
I don't know if you like Star Wars at all, but
Han Solo was probably the smoothest fucking Star Wars movie I've seen in a minute. I like the one with the new black dude, of course.
Did you watch The Mandalorian?
Of course, I watched The Mandalorian.
Okay, so you know that last episode where I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not able to watch it at the time that it comes out. And my homie Marcus Cruz, man. I'm sitting wherever the fuck I was, and he put it on Instagram.
Oh damn, he like leaked the shit. That shit's sick. I ain't gonna beat you. Fuck, bro. Shut up, bro.
And not only is he filming like out, he's like, "I'm crying. This is so crazy." This is an ongoing debate amongst pretty much anyone from Columbus. I know you're an East Sider. You were mentioning that. I have some friends from East. I have some friends from the North. What side is the craziest side of Columbus?
The fucking West Side. It's literally like the salty Splatoon in that bitch.
Yeah, you feel like you're gonna see like a bush roll across the street.
It looked like the scene where Michael Jackson shot Dirty Diana.
Once I get past Tommy's Diner, it's like a free-for-all, man. That's about as far west as I go. The South Side's not as crazy as the West Side, but the South Side is just loud.
It's a lot of 2000 and down cars.
I was down in the South Side one time with Hakeem, and we saw a boat on the the side of the road, a boat. I'm like, now how did that get there? It wasn't even on a trailer. Paint a picture for us and like be specific. Best way to enjoy a Sohio track.
Definitely has to be warm. I have warm music. I have like more upbeat music. You definitely should be smoking, because I was smoking when I made it. And lastly, definitely don't hurt to be on the road. I definitely was inspired by, Currency and Wiz Khalifa and shit like that.
And speaking of Wiz, he put out a video today that I was really feeling in my soul.
If you smoke weed for the majority of your life, and you just stop smoking weed, don't try to convince everybody that your life has changed so much just because you quit smoking weed. Year, a couple days, a few months, that ain't long enough to see no progress. And if you wasn't getting shit done off of weed, it's probably just because you don't know how to get shit done.
I've been smoking weed since I was probably like late 18. I stopped smoking weed for over a year. I was on a little bit more on point and shit like that, but I also felt a little bit like bored. I guess it's different strokes, different folks.
I mean, just me personally, it's hard for me to put myself in someone else's shoes, but like,
Facts.
I smoke weed constantly, and I know for a fact I work my ass off.
If you're lazy, bro, you're always gonna be fucking lazy. And you just so happen to be smoking weed, well, damn, now we gotta put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. Shit, I wish I had more fucking time, man. Bring me back on here. I love talking shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely appreciate, man. Hope y'all fucking with me, man. Check out the music, man. Sohio on all platforms, you know what I'm saying, man. Anywhere you think you can find me, man. Sohio. Ted, appreciate you having me, bro.
Absolutely.
Smoking your ass upon your dome. Pull if you ain't fucking. Little shorty, you gone. Like, what the fuck is you on?